What's going on, guys? DLegend here. Today we have another Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. I think this will be the second video that I upload on the same day. So if you guys are interested in more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road videos and content, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more of that, as well as more Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon card opening videos as well. Huge shout out to Robloid for this video because he's the one that data mines all this information for us. Make sure you guys check him out on Twitter and follow him and like his tweets. Retweet him, do that good stuff. I don't really use Twitter, so I don't know the lingo, but you know, I sound like a boomer right now, but I'm like 23 years old, guys. Anyways, moving on, we have a bunch of new updates today in game right now. So right now, as you can see, there are the new spirit ranks in JP as well as global, and these are not obtainable as of yet because the medals to actually get the pet rank that you need are the medals aren't out yet. So we're waiting on those, but basically there's pet rank 16 and 17, blast 5 and combo 3. So blast 5 does 75 or 750,000 damage, and obviously increases your pet slot multipliers. And then your pet rank number 7 or rank 17 gives you a 3.900 multiplier for the pet slot, and then combo 3 does 40% extra damage on top of like whatever damage you're doing, and it will trigger 50% of the time, and there's 6 charges per battle. So this is a good and a bad thing, to be honest with you, because sometimes it's better to not have your combos proc in your first few attacks, because that allows you to do more damage in your damage dealing medals in the later slots in your Keyblades, especially for PvE content. That's one of the updates. Yeah, Robloid here says, and yes, having 6 fully traded MOM Soras is just enough to reach pet rank 17. I imagine having most future medals will have his pet point value though, so there's no need to rush. So exactly. So there's really no point in trying to obtain the pet rank as of like right away, because there will be some brand new medals coming out to the game that will have increased pet rank numbers. So right now we do have MOM Sora as well as MOM Goofy. I believe MOM Kyrie will also have the increased pet rank already. We're not going to know until the medal officially drops. I think it'll come out pretty soon though, in less than a week. So you guys all know about MOM Kyrie. She is a pretty good medal, as you guys all know, but she was not worth it because she has 120,000 jewels to obtain this medal. So there's that, but this medal is pretty broken in a lot of ways. However, not 100% necessary, especially for free-to-play players who just could not afford to invest 120,000 jewels into one single medal, because there was no guarantee we're getting these stained glass medals before this Mercy. But there are 3 other medals that we are here to talk about other than Kyrie, so let's go ahead and talk about all these medals. So first and foremost, Supernova plus MOM Sora. So not Master of Master Sora, it's Melody of Memory Sora. This guy looks the exact same as the original Kingdom Hearts Sora, because it is a copy of Kingdom Hearts Sora back in his Destiny Island days. But yeah, so this medal is an upright speed medal, has a base strength of 51,989. It's a tier 10 medal, obviously, and damage multiplier of 20.80, costs 3 gauge to use. This medal has mastery for its special attack, and he'll deal 5 hits, and for 1 turn he'll buff your speed medal strength by 12,000, as well as buff yourself for general, upright, and speed-based strength by 15 tiers. Debuffs the target's general, upright, and speed-based defense by 15 tiers as well. Special attack bonus plus 220%, count plus or minus 0. For its Supernova, it has a 250 times multiplier. It does have mastery for its Supernova, and for 1 turn it'll buff your speed mental strength by 14,000 and buff yourself for general, upright, and speed-based strength by 15 tiers, and debuff the enemy for the exact same thing. Special attack bonus plus 320%, and ignores target's defense boost. Triggers before slot 1 is activated when defending in PvP. So this is one of the weird medals where it's like half a PvP medal and half not, because this medal doesn't really have... It's not super usable for PvP because it doesn't have a viable special attack that does PvP damage. It does have a nice special attack though because it does have mastery. However, it's not super broken. It's not like it's going to change the medal drastically. It's basically just playing catch up on Stained Glass 13, which had mastery, but was an upright power medal. I think that was Aurora. Yeah, Stained Glass 13 was Aurora, or Sleeping Beauty. But yeah, MOM Sora is here, or will be here pretty soon here. Not a super broken medal. I would definitely skip it because it's not all that great. Next up, we have Supernova++ MOM Goofy. Upright Power Medal. This guy has a base strength of 50,649, a 20.80 times multiplier as well. Costs 0 gauges to use. And he'll deal 3 hits. For 1 turn, he'll also buff your Power Medal Strength by 10,000, and your General, Upright, and Power Base Strength by 10 tiers. Debuffs the targets for General, Upright, and Power Base Defense by 10 tiers as well. Special attack bonus plus 220%, reflects 10% power, gauge plus 1, count plus or minus 0, and pierces 30% defense boost 30% of the time. Supernova-wise, this medal has a 230 times multiplier, which is interesting. This medal gives you a Power Medal Strength buff of 12,000 for 1 turn, as well as will buff your Upright and Power Base Strength by 15 tiers, and debuff the target for Upright and Power Base Defense by 15 tiers. Special attack bonus plus 320%. Triggers before slot 1 is activated when defending in PvP. So this medal is actually a decent medal, considering the fact that I think it'll probably be a VIP medal or event medal. I don't see it really being in a banner, because it's not all that great. And it's, like I said, for Sora here, it's not really a PvP medal or a or just a... It just doesn't have the a Supernova that does defense boost piercing damage like Sora, but it does have a special attack that is a PvP special attack. So really interesting medal here. I think it'll probably be a VIP medal or a event medal, or just a free medal to celebrate the release of Melody of Memory or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? I would skip it if it's in a banner though, for sure. It might be in a banner with Sora though, to be honest with you, and you get one of the two within like 5 pulls or something like that. Who knows? Supernova++ Santa Sora B. Let's talk about this guy real quick here. This guy will definitely be a free medal, for sure, if not a VIP medal. This medal is an upright speed medal as well, and he has a base strength of 45,666. Damage multiplier of 18.30. Costs 0 gauges to use. And for 2 turns, he'll buff your speed medal strength by 6,000, as well as your general, upright, and speed base strength by 10 tiers. Special attack bonus plus 220%, and gauges plus 3. Supernova-wise, this medal has a 240 times multiplier, and for 1 turn, he'll buff your medal strength by 12,000, and buff yourself for upright and PSM strength by 10 tiers, and debuff the target for upright and PSM defense by 10 tiers. Special attack bonus plus 320%. Triggers before slot 1 is activated when defending in PvP. So this medal is not all that great, but it is a 2-turn buffer, which can be viable in PvE setups, and it does have a good general Supernova buff. So that makes it a pretty good medal, especially if it's a free medal in the near future, which I believe it will be. I think it will be a free medal, to be honest with you, or an event medal of some sort. And yeah, I'm interested to see how this medal actually affects the meta. I don't think it'll be all that great in the long run, but it's not a bad medal because of that 2-turn speed medal strength buff. That will definitely make it a useful medal for PvE, to some degree at least. This medal kind of reminds me of Roxas that just came out in September of 2020, because it does have that split 2-turn buff for its special attack, and then a really good Supernova buff as well. So it's basically the same thing as Roxas, except it doesn't do super effective damage against all targets. So there's that, guys. But I think that's basically the end of the video. I don't really have much else to talk about, but Kyrie is coming pretty soon here. And so are the other 3 medals that are in this update, as per Roblade. There is going to be a new card in Dark Road, and it's Venitas. This card has a powerful non-element physical attack that has a chance of inflicting paralysis. Defense sap 3 for its sub-ability, and effect targets defense -3 for 10 seconds. Stacking cards does not increase value, can be applied more than once. Base power of 45, and max power of 90, and neutral element, as you can see. So very interesting. Not much else to talk about in Dark Road right now, so I'm going to leave it at that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, make sure you guys check out Robloid on his Twitter page. And make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road updates and content, as well as helpful guides, etc. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.